So I'm a civil rights activist, and they expose me to a lot of violence. They say they do this in retaliation. I've been recording a lot of videos of how they're abusing me. The present thing they're doing is to be hitting me with doors as a homeless foreigner, because they said if you're a homeless foreigner and you fight an MTA worker, you get deported right away. So, so they exposed me to a lot of violence. I was on the train and the lady was screaming. She was going to fuck somebody up, for no reason. Just started screaming. So, so to just, torture me and demoralize me, exposed me to a lot of violence, threat of violence, hit me with doors 24/7. So the international community needs to investigate this because it's following a pattern. In 2019, when Trump first became president, I was criticizing him a lot, and I was being, followed and stalked and harassed until they got me so angry. A guy came and was rubbing his hand forcefully on my body. And I told him, "You don't do that." And the police came and knocked me down and took me away to the psych ward. So they're beginning another pattern again. They believe under this Trump is a despot, and they can do whatever they like to a foreigner and get away with it. So the MTA workers have been, threatening me. I have diarrhea anytime I use the public bathroom at the train station. They will come and bang on the door, tell me to leave, threaten me with police. So since this Trump became president, they've been doing that again because they have a program in which they call the Top 50, in which they'll lock you up in a psych ward. After starting a fight with you, kidnapping. They said this country used to do that a lot in the 1970s. They say you couldn't see a poor person in America in the 1970s. They will pick them up, go and lock them up in the cycle, whether they're crazy or not, and they will abuse them. So this country is going back to that. So they're kidnapping people, and a lot of the people they've already deported foreigners. They say they're beating up people in the immigration detention. The guy said they took him to Guantanamo Bay, saying that they will start by provoking you as a foreigner, and they said they will start hitting you, slapping you around. He's now back in Venezuela suing. So this country is mass abusing immigrants, kidnapping us. My mother's already been kidnapped. My mother is killed. A black American helping me and my mother, Eric Garner. People don't know why they killed him. It was happening to my mother after the police took her home on Staten Island. I gave him the court papers. Within days, the police went and took him dead. At the spot where I gave him the court papers, I recorded it. They never let me testify in court. His name is Eric Garner. I want justice for him. So a lot of cases have to be reopened. So, and they say, they tell me you're nothing. You're not going to be able to do nothing to us. So we're big and powerful. So the world needs to investigate America for their war crime, and the MTA is using, hiring black Americans and other minorities to be starting a fight with a foreigner like me. So they don't want us in the subway system as a poor foreigner. They're the subways for the rich whites. So this is why the MTA president is a white guy, Lieber.
This is Chambers Street.
And they're framing people up. They call it the Top 50 program. It's a psychiatric program where they're framing up people, calling them crazy by using all kinds of violence to us. So a woman was here shouting she's going to fuck somebody up. That's the sign. By the time I try to go use the bathroom at the one train station somewhere, they'll bring somebody there to jump me. So that's to threaten me. So I'm pre-recording this, and they need to be arrested for threat. They don't let me use the bathroom, scare me. They say traditionally, they don't let blacks use the bathroom in this country. During slavery, there's a movie called Green Hotel, in which shows the blacks going in the bathroom in this country. Hey, okay, stop hitting me with the door. No, not you. You try conduct so you can't torture people. You're going to go on an international investigation. Stop hitting me with the door. I don't know who you think you all are. Trump can't stop, justice for everybody. So that they will start choking me with the door. That's the threat. There's no one headed towards the bathroom, so they plant people there to start creating trouble. So there was a black woman screaming, she's going to fuck somebody up. So, all of us started screaming violence. Anytime they start with the threat of violence like that, by the time I get to the bathroom, they'll start, yesterday they tried to hit me with the door. So I want the international community to be aware. They are using the South Ferry bathroom to torture me as a foreigner. The MTA workers are trying to jump me. I have my Metro card. They don't let me use the bathroom. So this country is participating in torture So I'm going to. They said this governor also said they should be locking us homeless up in violation of the court order from the broken federal court. So the broken federal court has to step in. Please, if you don't hear from me on my YouTube anymore, if anybody's watching my YouTube videos, please go to court, go get abused corpses. They are framing people up as crazy, and this governor has to be arrested. She and Eric Adam, they said she was supposed to remove Eric Adam from the office, but a lot of the black Americans in the Senate are blocking her from removing Eric Adam. Says Trump can also get away with stuff. I don't want to be involved in their local politics, but there's a lot of corruption. Since Eric Adam is referring to people like me that tried to get him his court case to be continuing, even though Trump administration wanted it suspended. It's referring to us as the Negroes. I come from a country, Nigeria, where traditionally Nigeria was referred to as um, they said the meaning of Nigeria means Negro land. That's what that's the meaning of Nigeria. It's supposed to be. That's the so. I believe since he's been mayor as a black American, he's been using his ethnicity to threaten me. And anytime I try to use the bathroom at the subway station bathroom for customers, like the South Ferry station, I'm on my way there now. They bring the MTA workers to try to start a fight with me. They say this is what they do traditionally to beat up minorities in their institution. So they are running this MTA like an institution, and I'm a Nigerian that criticized this Eric Adam, and he said, Negro, you think you can get rid of me? You're stupid. So and black Americans have been jumping me. So international community, if you can watch this guy started an ethnic war. My mother has been killed in this country, and they won't let me have justice. They framed up as crazy when she went to Bellevue Hospital to treat a heart attack. She was an activist like me. She's now dead, and they beat her up and killed her. They framed her up as crazy. And and they were about to lock her up. She told me she was going to fight them. That's against the law. And that was the last I heard from her. She's now dead. So please, this has to be looked into. Nobody has the right to be inciting lynching of Africans. This is like a lynching of Africans that's about to start. My mother is there, and they wear that as a proud badge of honor. And I'm not bitter. I just want the court to prevail, but they're threatening me presently. Because anytime yesterday I went to use the bath, I have diarrhea. As you can see, my diarrhea tablet. So anytime I try to go use the bathroom at the South Ferry station, they always try to ambush me. So the lady was on the train, said she was going to F somebody up. So sometimes they plan people on the train to issue violent threats, and they will make it look like it's a general threat or whatever. Then later on, start getting attacked. Yeah, and they used to be a bathroom. There used to be bathroom in this station. They have to investigate it. During Trump's first term, they sent people to attack me in the bathroom, and they were throwing my stuff into the train track. I called 911, and the police didn't arrest them. This was close to 2019. Since then, they lock up the bathroom in the station. And they under the human rights law of New York State and the federal law, Americans with Disability Act. They're not supposed to deny people access to the bathroom. So what they're doing is to be locking up the customers' bathroom. There used to be a bathroom in this station, but when Trump became president the first time, close to 2019, they were having people attack me, wouldn't let me. I'm also transgender. I use the women's bathroom, so they openly discriminated against me. So this is what they did in close to 2019. I had to call 911. And they had people attack me in the bathroom. As soon as they closed up the bathroom, and anytime I openly report abuse and post it on YouTube, they will attack me the more in retaliation. So this governor and this mayor, they've run the city down, in which they are allowing, corruption to prevail. And as I was trying to exit the train, the train conductor was checking in with the number 2 train door. That is very illegal. They're not supposed to endanger your life. And they try to frame me as an angry, crazy person. So this is how they put the target on your back to have the police come and chase it to death. So that is not right. I'm not an angry, crazy person. Yeah, my clothing is torn. They say, oh, they love it. When you're a poor person, you're wearing torn clothing. So this one, we can easily frame them up as an angry, crazy person. My clothing is torn because I'm poor. I've been trying to buy a new clothing. The last time I went to Target, they wanted to charge me like $15. I have other things I need to spend money on. So that's why I'm wearing torn clothing. Yeah. So people can be poor. Yeah. They don't deserve to be menaced. The civil rights law and international law that protects the right of the poor and the less privileged. You know, so there's the constant abuse of the poor minorities in this country dating back to the slavery, whereby they won't get any justice.